Hey everybody, what's up y'all? Welcome back to my channel. Tammy Talks here. Alright, we are here. Season 3, episode 10 of Love is Blind. Alright y'all, we got 2 weddings, okay? So let's go ahead and get into it. If you're brand new to my channel, I do breakdowns on various TV shows, both scripted and reality, interjecting my own thoughts, opinions, and theories into each and every recap. So if you enjoy that type of content, hit that subscribe button. I need 50 of y'all. I think I did it right this time. I need 50 of y'all to go ahead and subscribe. If you've been watching the first 8 episodes, first 8 recaps, and you have not yet subscribed, I'm talking directly to you, all right? Hit that subscribe button, share with a friend, thumbs up the video, hop in the comment section so we can respectfully talk about everything that went on in this episode. So let's get started, y'all. So we pick up where the last one left off with Cole and Xanab after he called her ass bipolar, okay? So he's sitting on the couch looking stupid. So he yells out Xanab and he goes chasing after her outside. So she comes back. They're sitting on like their little porch patio type situation and they're talking. And he's telling her, stop making this about me. It's not that big of a deal. So when they go to sit down, he tells her that if you're going to leave, then at least tell me why. You called her bipolar. So, and it's like Cole is, he is gaslighting her. He's gaslighting her because he wants to, it's like a test with him, which I do not like people testing others. It's childish, it's irresponsible, and it's dangerous to do. Don't put me through a series of tests for your own mental gymnastics, for your own mental clarification. Don't do that. So he tells her you can't be this mad just from one line. I didn't even mean anything by it. It was just me being me. If that's you being you, then I don't want to be married to you. Because what I'm not going to have is somebody asking me if I'm bipolar when I'm calling your ass out about some of the things that you do. Whether Xanab was nagging or not, don't ask that lady if she's bipolar because she's not telling you what you want to hear. That was trash. That was so immature on his part. So he says in his confessional that he wasn't trying to be a smart aleck, but he may have made a smart aleck comment. So then what were you trying to do? I feel like Cole is a person that's like, let me hurt you before you hurt me. And I can't rock with those type of people because it's childish. So she then feels like he's done. So she's like, while she personally has hope, she doesn't know if he does. And if he does not have hope, she don't want to be involved with you because there's no point. So he told her that it's not either one of their faults. And she's like, well, I can't convince you to want to marry me. That has to come from you. So then he's like, oh, I don't want you to convince me. So what the fuck do you want, Cole? Oh, Cole drives me crazy. I'm telling you, people with them blue eyes like that, they don't act right. So he then says it's neither one of our faults. Yes, it is. You asked her, was she bipolar? It's your fault, Cole. So he then goes on to say that it's, let's move on. She's asked, do you want me to sleep somewhere else? And he was like, no. So they go into the house. He tells her, a large part of him wants to marry her, and there's a little part of him that hates her. I said, whatever, y'all. Once they're inside, he tells her that it was hard to see her leave, and he gave her every chance to say she didn't want to be with him, and she never did, and that reassured him. So this all was one big-ass test, one big-ass childish test from Cole. The audacity of someone that filthy to have the nerve to want to test somebody else. Test that toilet. Test the sponge to the toilet. We should have saw a scene of Cole and Xanab cleaning as opposed to SK and Raven, because I never for once thought that their house wasn't clean. So then we get the girls having their bachelorette party. So they're at like a little poolside bar situation. They have shirtless men come out. You would have thought that Raven ain't never seen a man naked, the way that she was like, It's like, girl, relax. You ain't seen no men before. Topless? Topless. You haven't seen a shirtless man before? So Alexa said that her and Brennan are super confident because it's been so natural for them. So Nancy said that her and Bertice are doing better because she had to see him put his words into action, which he has done. So she feels that he has now gone from saying no to yes on decision day. And that's what she really loves about him, is the fact that when he tells her he's going to do something, he does it, and she can see the change in him. Raven said that she believes in signs. So the night before they moved out, SK bought her 2 kissing fish. They woke up the next morning as they were packing to move out, the fish were dead. So she said, oh, and everybody was like, I hate that for you. What I have noticed is Raven says the most random things in these scenes with the ladies, right? Nothing too deep, nothing too like profound or whatever, and they move on from her stuff very, very quickly because she makes everything seem like a joke or like she's laughing about everything. So I don't know if she's just not gelling with the girls, but it's something that it doesn't seem like they really like rock with her like that. So Colleen said that her and Matt are not doing good because he's crazy. That's why. And she said that she told him that she would take a bullet for him, but she's not sure if he would do the same for her. Why would you take a bullet for this man that you just met? Come on, Colleen. Come on, babe. Come on, Colleen. You would take a bullet for this man who has packed his bags up to leave twice? On top of that, you don't think that he would do the same for you, so why would you do it for him? I'm not taking a bullet for anybody. There are 4 people in this world that I would take a bullet for. My mother, my father, my brother, and my sister-in-law. What I'm not going to do is take a bullet for somebody that I do not know if they are willing to take a bullet for me. That is the dumbest shit I've ever heard, Colleen. So Alexa was like, guys are just stupid. Girl. Xanep brings up how she hasn't met his family yet. And everybody's like, what? So she then said that his family follows her on Instagram and said that she is not the type of girl that they pictured him with. Y'all know what that means. They want him with a white Christian woman. That is because, again, I'm going to keep saying it. Cole was low-key racist when he said, when I married a girl named Xanep, I knew she wasn't going to look like a Colleen. Okay. So she said that his sister and his mother follow him on Instagram, but they won't talk to her. They won't FaceTime her. They don't want to meet her until after the wedding. Because like I said in my last recap, because in their eyes, this shit is not going to happen. So the fact that they know and they feel very confidently that this is not going to happen, they don't even want to waste their time with it. I said, wow. Wow. So Alexa was like, he's a cute little boy playing on his immaturity. She said that Xanep is above him physically and emotionally. I said, okay, truth. So she said that she has seen massive changes with him. Said that they conflict resolution so fast. I think with a lot of these women on here, a lot of the men are banking on this. Yeah, we have these huge arguments, but we fix them. You don't want to keep having a bunch of huge arguments back to back to back either. And I think the fact that they are so confident and they're so comfortable with going through these issues is alarming. Why do you want to keep having issues back to back to back to back like that? You shouldn't want to have those. But hey, we conflict resolve them so quickly, so it's okay. Who cares if he called me bipolar in an argument? It's okay. Because we got over it. So they then go to a club where there are strippers, and you'd have swore Raven ain't never seen a naked man again. So she's just, yes, people are drinking and having fun. Raven, however, said that she's too grown for this, and this just makes her want to go back and be with her fiance. On the flip, we have the guys. They're at a rodeo. They're like out wrangling, and I think those were like calves. And they were supposed to like grab a ribbon off of them. They are looking like some fools out there for a while, but Cole was the first one to grab one. He's celebrating, typical frat boy. He rips his t-shirt and, parlays with it. Okay. The guys then go out. Cole is talking to his friends, and he feels that if Xanab likes him, she should treat him better. I've said before, I think Xanab nags a lot. I think she nags a lot, but that just seems like her personality. But it's also her nagging about things, for the most part, that Cole should just not be doing as an adult. So his friend was like, it seems like one day you're on, she's off, then the next day she's off, you're on. So it's like give or take with you guys. So Cole said that if he can look her in her eye and feel that she's the one, then they will get married. If not, no. Brennan feels that him and Alexa are still in the honeymoon phase. He's worried because they haven't had conflict, they haven't had arguments. That's on you, Brennan, because you have been agreeing with every single thing that she said. You've been going along with every single thing that she has said. You haven't once really stood up for yourself. Everything that she says, you've become like a yes man to her, basically. So, talking to SK's friends, and they're like, no, you don't want conflict. And he's like, I'm not saying that I want conflict, but I do want to know how we would handle it. He said that they talk about a lot of things as in the future. When they have these conversations, they're thinking about 5 years from now, 10 years from now. So he really likes that about her. It shows that she's all in. SK is looking stuck like Jack because him and Raven don't have those type of conversations because they're not thinking, I don't think, past 5 years. They always get stuck on the fact that he's moving and going to Berkeley. So Matt is talking to his friend, seemingly drunk again, sweating, red in the face, over emotional, very intense, and he said that he's taking little things and blowing them out of proportion. I'm glad that he acknowledges that. He said that he still feels like he is supposed to be single, and he doesn't know why he's doing that. He's trying to stop. So then his friend was like, yeah, well, you were somebody that was hurt in a relationship. So of course you're finding things that are wrong. He's like, because she fucked me up. I said, well, again, we're having this with Crazy Matt, where, can't really control himself, way too intense. But again, if you are doing this, that just tells you that you are not over that past relationship still. Matt needs therapy with a capital T, okay? So his friend tells him, if you love her, then marry her. Don't talk yourself out of something from a past experience. Don't ruin your future because of your past. Fuck that bitch. I mean, let's be real. She cheated on you and she went and had a baby on you. Fuck her. Quit worrying about her ass because she ain't thinking about you. She wasn't thinking about you when she was laying up with that other man. Don't worry about what the fuck she's doing. Move on, Matt. Please move on. So Bartiz is saying that he loves Nancy more than any other girl. But he's scared, but it's a good scare. He has a nice, healthy fear. His friend said his friend said that that's good, right? So he then goes on to say that his family had a bad reaction to their first meeting. Well, you guys talked about abortion right away. That's like introducing someone to your family and you guys are talking politics right away, or you guys are talking religion right away. I feel like the abortion conversation, while it's good that him and Nancy had it, it did not need to be a family discussion right away. Ask her what her favorite color is. Talk to her about her family. Ask her about her job. Ask her what are her short-term goals. That's the type of stuff that you have in the family setting. Shit, what's your favorite cookie? I cannot believe he had that intense of a conversation and is now shocked. I don't know why my family doesn't like her. Because she was on her Michael Jordan with them them kids. That's why. So we get to Raven and SK's wedding. SK said he is now starting to realize how difficult the distance would be. Now? Now? Okay. He said he's been in a distance relationship before and it didn't work. SK's mom comes in to see goes in to see Raven and helps her put her hairdress on. Because at first I was like, Raven ain't want to get her hair done, but I forgot she's gonna wear a wrap. We get to the altar and they both read lovely, I don't know if these were considered vows, but they give lovely speeches about each other. SK said, I do not. I'm not shocked. That family thing is bothering him. So his mother was mouthing, say I do, because his mother genuinely does like Raven. So SK said that he feels that they have unique and complex circumstances and feels that today is not the best time for them to do this. His mother was so disappointed. Oh, his mother was disappointed. Raven's clearly embarrassed. So she's walking out while crying. And she's saying, I'm going to go fix my makeup. I'm so embarrassed. I never want to get married. I never want to have another wedding. What is wrong with me? And I felt so bad for her when she said that. Oh, I felt so bad for her. Because you can hear the pain, the hurt, the embarrassment, the despair in her voice. I felt so bad for her when she said that. So in his confessional, SK is saying how he would feel bad when there are so many unanswered questions and he doesn't know if she's going to be flexible. That's the biggest thing. And a lot of that has come from Raven, with her saying that she doesn't want to do this. She doesn't want to suffer this way. She wants to make sure this doesn't happen. She doesn't want her quality of life to diminish, and he doesn't know how flexible she would be. Would she be willing to move to California? Let's say after he finishes school there and he finds an amazing job opportunity there, would she be willing to move there? So he's just not sure. He also has an issue with the family situation. That bothers him. I also kind of feel like y'all are doing very extreme, this is a very extreme circumstance. I feel like you can't fault her family for not being like, yeah, I'm going to go along with it. I mean, you know what I mean? If I were to go and tell my parents and my brother today, okay, yeah, I'm about to get married. I'm going in this experiment. I'm going to meet somebody and then marry them right away. Do I think that my parents would be super on board? Absolutely not. Do I think they would come? Yes. But I feel like you can't, I would never hold it against somebody if their family is not willing to come. But you've talked to them. So it's a different circumstance from Cole and Zanab, where his family won't even talk to her, whereas he's talked to her mom on the phone and they've been seemingly good. So you can't hold that against them because it's not like they're saying negative things. Now, if they are saying negative things about him and we just haven't heard, that's another set of circumstances. We have blatantly seen that Cole, or like the stuff that Zanab is feeling from Cole's family. So that's different. So Raven goes upstairs and she is in her bridal suite and she's saying how she can't be the perfect Nigerian bride because she's just not Nigerian. So his mother comes up to see her. His mother's apologizing. Make sure that Raven knows that he does love her. He does. And Raven and apologizes, and then Raven just says that she was planning on saying yes. I forgot to mention, SK said that he would rather lose her than be in a marriage with a lot of shortcomings. All right. So then we get Nancy and Bartiz. She sends him a gift before the wedding that is like little things that are a part of their story. So it's like vitamins and a lint roller. And he's opening these things. Y'all, he is opening these things. And he's like, fuck me. Fuck. I'm like, what is with y'all and fuck? My God, okay, it's sentimental, yes. But you are not crying over them gummy vitamins that bad. Stop it. Bartiz is so performative to me. So he sends her a gift that's like a shot and a little card that says, let's do the damn thing. I really feel like he just did that because she sent him a gift. I don't think that was planned at all. So we get to the altar. Nancy says, I do. And Bartice's family looks so relieved. But then Bartice is stuttering. And I do not think he's going to say yes. I don't think he's going to say yes. So let me know what you guys thought about this episode. I was actually shocked we got through 2 weddings. I didn't think we were going to get through 2 of them for sure. Hop in the comment section down below. Subscribe so you do not miss my recap for next week, which is going to be the finale. Then the reunion after that. If you have not already, thumbs up the video, share with a friend, and I will catch you guys in the next one.